I've made sure that all of my stuff is working, so hopefully everybody can see me well. If I have any tech issues, please let me know. This is my second time doing this, so I'm super excited to be here. Hi, Allie Cat. How was your day? I hope you had a wonderful one. I had a pretty good one, so I'm ready to get in on some awesome products. We're going to actually be starting with my own headset that I use all the time, so I'm super excited to talk about this. We kind of talked about it in the last stream that I did for Dragon Blogger on Amazon, so I'm super excited to talk about it a little bit more. I used to use the Razer Kraken headset, which is a super common headset. I know a lot of people who use it. I feel like it's pretty standard in the gaming community. Super nice quality headset. Never really had an issue with it other than it felt really heavy on my head, and sometimes the cushions on the top would provide me with a little bit more headache than anything else, just because I do have a more petite head, so I need something a little bit lighter so that it doesn't weigh me out. Also, so good that my mic is good. Yay! Okay, cool. I've been moving it, so hopefully it sounds a little better. I've been told in my streams that I sound far away. So these guys are really, really nice. This is the Logitech, what's the number? G733. Yes, the Lightspeed. So it comes in a myriad of awesome colors. It comes in blue, red, purple, white, and black. The purple is actually very close to my bedroom walls, or not my bedroom, my office walls. So I wanted to get that color, but I wasn't willing to wait because I was so excited to give them a try because they came highly recommended from some other streamers that I know as a good set of headphones that will not weigh your head down if you're streaming for longer than like 8 hours. So if you're pulling 12-hour streams, you really need something that's going to be nice and comfy on your head. It's super, super important, especially if you're going to be giving good quality content. You got to be able to be comfortable. So this is super nice because it's got the nice soft cups there. Oh, gosh. Hang on. My camera had a moment. But it's got the nice soft cups, and the actual plastic itself is super light. And what's really nice about this headset is it actually comes with a strap up on top, which I find that I prefer headsets that have that kind of strap just because it's not as tight on your head, and it doesn't give me any headaches. So, you know that feeling sometimes when a headband clamps on your head too hard and it gives you a headache? This is alleviating that. It also, you can change out this band, so I can actually flip it. This is like the more purple side, but it also has a more blue side. If I wanted to flip it inside out, it's super easy. You just pull it right off that little nub in there and you can flip it. They also sell other colors, so if you wanted to do like a black and white one, you could. They work off Bluetooth, so there's a little Bluetooth fob that is connected to my PC right now. Super easy to connect. They work through the Logitech G Hub. If you have any experience with that, it's going to run very similar to like Razer Synapse, if you've ever used that, where you can control all of the levels and everything on your headset. You can also control the lights. So these lights I actually had programmed to match my walls. You can program them to do a myriad of things if you wanted them to do rainbow colors. They got the whole Roy G. Biv. So they're super nice and versatile. You can customize them for anything, and the lights make it extra fun for streaming. I like having lights on my headsets, and they're super comfortable because I'll often sit like this with them hanging on my neck, so that nice little band, it really helps with the comfortability for sure. So I was super excited to talk about these. This is the one I told Dragon Blogger. I was like, we gotta bring them up because everybody brings them up every time I'm on my streams and stuff. They're always talking about them. So I highly recommend the Logitech Lightspeeds. I've had several other streaming friends that have bought them because of me, and another gaming friend, and they all love them. They're universally loved. And then with all of the colors, they often sell out. So if there's a specific color that you want, make sure you like plan in advance for it. But for sure. Thank you, Sagret. Did I say that right? I hope I said that right. Sagret. I'm getting better at saying usernames. I'm not good at saying things out loud. Wonder how they compare to my Logitech G4. I would love to know. I actually bet that they would be pretty comparable. These have an amazing sound. I adore the sound in these. I like to just listen to music while I do work on my PC, so I often put them through the test. Lately, we've been listening to a lot of 80s, so they've been faring very well for that. Other than wireless, which mine aren't. Yeah, that is one thing that I've learned, especially with having cats, because I have cable kittens. My cats like to chew on cables, which is a big no-no. We can't do that. So I try to have as little amount of cabling as I possibly can just to prevent that, because I know my cat Bean is she's gonna want to get all up in there. So, but hang on, let me go ahead and get us set up for our next product. But any questions about the Logitech headset? I'm gonna be wearing them around my neck the whole time, so if anyone has any questions, just ask. I'll remind us later that we chatted about them because I know that they are often, I get a lot of questions about them just IRL. So, all right, let me go ahead and fix this up here. Let me make sure I got I'm getting faster with my browser sources, you guys. Heckin' killing it. All right. Let's see if I can play it without actually listening to it. Kind of. Yeah, I kind of did. All right, cool. Beautiful. All right, let me transition over. We're actually going to be taking a look. The next product that I've got ready for us is the Magic Life exercise bike, and I'm actually super excited to talk about this one because this is actually a gift that I gave to my grandmother. So, and she loves it. So I highly recommend this. So I'm just going to play the video here. I'm practicing with studio mode. Look at me go. All right. I'll be taking a look at this exercise bike. So I've gone ahead and assembled it. It was super easy to do, especially for someone like me to have built this. That's very impressive because I am not very good at putting things together. But it took me about, I want to say around 30 minutes to put the whole thing together, and that's getting it out of the box, getting it unpackaged, and all that good stuff. The setup of this was not that bad. Getting everything super tightened because I do highly recommend that when you're building this bad boy to make sure all of the screws and everything are ultra tight. Oh yeah, or else you don't want it coming apart when you are doing tighten the screws. It could be dangerous, so please tighten. You want to make sure that it's all secure and ready to go, just to keep yourself safe. So I'm just gonna go walk you through this guy real quick. So it is powered by 2 AAA batteries, which they do send those to you. Those go into this little my cat making a guest appearance as he always does. Pop that open real quick. So as you can see, there are little batteries. And it came with the batteries. Right, and that powers this guy right here, which does plug into the bike itself. It does have the rower paddles, which is really nice, and it is recumbent, so it can lean back, so you can do the rowing while you are leaned back. So the recumbent part is super, super nice because so my grandmother, the reason I ended up gifting it to her was because it's super adjustable, so you can set the levels to whatever you need, and the recumbency of it, she's able to just sit back and watch TV, and she's able to have that motion as well as the rowing, what are they called? Paddles, the rowing strings. So it's been super nice for her mobility and keeping her active while she's able to just hang out at home. My grandfather has been, doing his thing lately at home, and he's been home a lot, so my grandmother has been home with him, so this has been really good to help keep her active and everything while she is taking care of him and all that good stuff. And she's really, really liked it. So I highly recommend it if you're looking for something to help ease someone into being, super physically active, all that good stuff. It's also really good if you need something like if you're in a dorm room type setting or a small apartment and you need something that you can pack away easy. This thing actually rolls up. Well, not rolls up, but it folds up. You can see where it's kind of like that scissor. The seat itself you fold it, and you can just tuck it back in the back corner. So I actually had it tucked. Let's see if I can. So these 2 dials here. So this one here, this actually adjusts this part of the bike, because if you want to lean it back for, let's say, your paddles, you'd have to lean it back via unscrewing this here and then dropping it down. And then this here is actually going to
all of
raise or lower
your
chair. So I actually have it set to the perfect height for me, so that you don't have to.
So that little space right over there, I think it's on this side. Yeah, it'd be on this side right here. That's between my door and the entertainment center. That's where we folded up the bike, and we could just leave it there. So it was super collapsible, which is really nice. So if you live in a smaller space and you're looking for equipment that's super durable and good quality, please check this out because it's going to help save a lot of room when you're going to fold it up later. And that was one of the first things that I thought of. I was like, this would have been perfect when we were in a smaller apartment and I needed more something to do with my physical activity that wasn't just going outside for a run. So this would have been perfect for something like that. But this does have the $20 off coupon for the folding exercise bike. So please definitely check it out. Like I said, if you're looking to give a gift for somebody who's trying to get back into being physically active, this is absolutely awesome.
It works really well. It has supported my weight really well, and I've had no problem.
Fast forward a little bit.
Elderly.
wanting to start working out because you can actually lean it back. Also, anybody who wants to have something like this that they need to store in a small space.
Yeah, so everything I
like
really
a college
touched on.
student.
I'm not really saying anything else that we need to go over, so I'll go ahead and we'll continue on. But if there are any questions about the recumbent bike, please ask. My grandmother has loved it. It was also something like I texted my dad when I unpacked it. I was like, see, normally I'd want to keep this because it's super packable and I like it, but I really think that Granny could get more use out of it, and I think this would be perfect for her. And my dad loved it, so we gifted it to her, and I'm very glad that we did. It's absolutely awesome. Keep it under. Welcome. How are you today? I hope you've been having a wonderful afternoon. I worked all day, so this is the most fun that I've had all day, if I'm being honest. All I did was go to work. All right, hang on. Give me just a second here while we switch over. Let me get my next video all set up. But we're going to be talking about the Shiatsu foot massager. It's TizCare. That's the brand that we're going to be looking at. I have, there we go. I have looked through two foot massagers in my experience with Dragon Bloggers, and honestly, this one was my favorite of the two. And that's just because I like the sleek look of it, as well as there are a couple of cool things that this guy can do that some other foot massagers can't do that I'll talk about in the video. So let me just go ahead and...
Massager. So I'll just start by walking us around it here. That way we can see its full dimensions. I do already have it plugged in, so I'm not going to go ahead and
featuring my cat's mouse toy.
It is super light. You'll see me lift it in a
shadow
second
clone, just like Naruto. Yes,
massager.
yes,
I'm really
beautiful.
impressed with how compact it is for being both a calf and foot massager. Normally those units I see are pretty big. This one's not too bad at all, and it fits very
the echo in
easily
my living room.
den.
My gosh.
So I've been very satisfied.
Look how far
with
we've
this
come.
device.
We sound so much better now.
The amenities of this wonderful device here. We've got this lovely remote. So you don't have to worry about leaning forward to press these buttons on the screen. You just have your remote here, so
every
you can
foot
enjoy your
massager comes with a
massage and not
remote,
worry
so
about
that's
having
super
to lean
nice
forward.
because you don't have to like
It does have an on and
interrupt
off
your
switch,
massage time
an auto,
to change
time
it.
feature, speed feature. You can set the direction, and it has a heater as well.
So the
The
heater
heater is
was
the
one of
one
the big
function
things
that
that
I
I was absolutely in love with. Not all foot massagers come with a heater, which was super, super nice. And it really came in handy when we've been getting our really, really, really cold winters here in Kentucky. It's been a lot of ice lately, so this was nice to warm my feet up.
And that's just because I do live in a hotter state right now as we're entering summer, so I don't really need it as much as I probably
Yeah,
will
when I
in the
first
winter
reviewed
time
this,
to
I
help
had
work out
not
all
had
these
it through the
knots in
winter
my
yet,
feet
so
or
that
my
is an
calves.
update. I did
So
use
I'm
it
very
during the
excited to be using
winter.
that later on in the game a little bit more. So
It's
go
hot.
ahead and
Gets
stop
hot
it
in the
here to
summer.
show you another one of the cool features of this guy. So you think to yourself, you went, oh, well, my feet are really gross. I don't want to get one of these because I have such gross feet. Well,
And I do
good
have
news,
gross feet.
I also have gross feet, and this thing zips out, so it's easily cleaned.
So those, you can remove
That
them
way, you don't have to
entirely,
worry about
and
it getting
I washed
sticky
mine by
or
hand.
stuck or any of that
I
good stuff.
don't
You can share
know
it
if they're
with you and your boyfriend
machine
and not worry
washable or
about
not,
this
honestly,
squeaky
off the
feet
top of my head.
or
I would
something.
honestly wash them by hand just to
But,
make sure
so
that you
I'll
keep
show
them
you
nice
how
and
it
squeaky clean.
converts to the
You have
other.
a nickname quite well.
um,
Amazing. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I've been
other
working.
setting
I've been
real quick, but
practicing.
when you have it on the foot setting, your foot just goes directly in. Now to set it to the calf setting, there are two large buttons on the side, and I can show you that with.
Oh, this is
So
really
these large
cool
buttons
because
here,
you can use
just
it to
press them
massage your
down,
calves as
and
well.
Then you don't have to worry about applying too much pressure or anything because it swivels super easy. So you just pick up your device. Whoopsies. And then you sit down.
You put it down rather than up. There we
So
go.
Angle here, maybe a little bit more.
And you can hear it like click into place to make sure that it's locked. That way it doesn't
You
fall
wanna get it
down
nice
when
and
you're
angled up,
using
especially
it.
if we're going to be sitting in a chair like I'm about to, just so that you can get your full calf in there. Then you just set your calves down like that. So this is actually the function that I've used it more for, just because I go for morning runs every day. This has been super nice to kind of help work out the tension afterwards after I get out of my shower.
If you know
My
anybody
boyfriend
who's a
has
runner
gotten more use out of
and they
this
don't use
machine
one of
than
these,
I
would
have
highly
now,
recommend.
because
They're
he
really
is
nice.
a server, so he is standing all day, and he comes home and he uses this on his feet, and he said that he's noticed
Yeah,
a
we're
real
big
difference
fans of
in
the,
even his mood
the
if
foot
he puts his feet
massager
on
in
his
this house.
feet and uses
We're on
this.
our feet a
So
lot.
I would highly recommend this for someone whose job has them on their feet every day, maybe a teacher
But you know,
or a nurse or like
my job
boyfriend
has
is a
me on my feet
server.
every day
This
on
is
them
gonna be very
concrete floors.
beneficial to you to help you work out all that stress, and in a time like right now, anything that we can do to limit our stress is going to really benefit us. So this lovely little machine is here to help. So this is amazing. I absolutely love the Tiscare just for those few little additional features that it has. Sorry, I I had COVID, so I've been saying a lot because the brain fog has not gone away. So like all I can hear is myself saying but the features of this bad boy are awesome. The heated capabilities that it has, the adjustability so that you can use it on your calves, which is really good for anybody who is going to be on their feet a lot, and the remote itself, especially for the calf setting. You don't want to lean forward when you have your calves, when your legs are sticking out. So, because I'm always worried that I'm going to fall down onto my Tiscare foot massager. We can't have that. So the remote's really, really nice. You don't have to worry about getting up or anything. You don't have to worry about moving yourself. You could just focus on relaxing. So that's the amazing part about this foot massager. Like I said, I have used several foot massagers before, and this one was one of my favorites by far. And I would highly recommend it to anybody who is looking for a good foot massager to gift to somebody. Like I said, anyone who's on their feet a lot, this would be really, really good. But here, let me go ahead and get us set up for the next one. But if there are any questions on the Tiscare, just let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm a super big fan of it, so hopefully you will be too. And when I had originally got it, it was the summertime, so I hadn't tried it yet with me.
Hi.
With the heated setting, because it's so hot where I am. So it was really nice to actually own it through the winter time. I could use it for all of its settings that we've got. So let's keep it rolling, because the last time I did this, I was chatting way too long. So let's go on to the next one. I'm not going to speak much on this one. I'm actually just going to play the video. So this is actually my friend Valhallen. He was a kind gentleman, and he reviewed a couple of guitars for me that were sent to the wrong address for Dragon Blogger. So Valhallen really stepped in. He's got a band that he's in called Much Obliged. So I thought that he would be the absolute best for the job. He's very musically skilled, so I'll let him kind of speak on the guitar a little bit. He's going to be the best, but I did ask him a couple of questions just ahead of time that I could see people asking me, so I am still able to speak to a lot of the things that he speaks to here. So if you do have questions, just please let me know, but I'm going to go ahead and get this bad boy started here.
Hi, my name is Michael Clark. I play in a band called Much Obliged, and I also stream under the name Valhallen3 on Twitch. And I am here today to review this Donner acoustic guitar that was sent to me.
It's a beautiful guitar.
I wasn't sure what to expect, gorgeous. But when it comes down to it, I've played a lot of starter guitars in my life, and I have played much, much worse. I actually enjoy playing this guitar. It's very comfortable. The neck feels good. There's a slight bit of catch on the frets on the sides of it, but like I said, I've seen so much worse, and I've seen that problem way worse on the starter guitars that I've even bought for more money than what you could get this one for.
He does,
it sounds
though.
great.
I need to let him know that. It's a very good podcaster voice. One of my followers that on Twitch, because he will sail with me a lot on Sea of Thieves, refers to him as the pilot because he says his voice sounds like a pilot on a plane. Like, fasten your seatbelt. Gosh, you know what, y'all? I tried to learn how to play guitar. I tried. I did not practice like I should have. I should have practiced way more. Because he and our other friend, who's actually his cousin, they're both very gifted when it comes to playing guitar. And I just watched them play, and I'm like, ugh, I need to actually, like, sit down and learn. I was a vocalist for a really long time, so I have a deep connection with music. I love music very much. I would love to be able to play my own guitar. He said when he originally came over to my house, and he was just kind of, dooting around in my office on it, and just kind of giving me some thoughts. That way I could, answer any questions about it that I could possibly have. And he was just talking about how great it was being a starter guitar. It was really easy to put to cover the strings with your fingers. The neck itself
Honestly,
he
I
was just
couldn't
like, "Oh,
recommend
are
it
you
more. It
serious?
comes with
This is so cool."
a soft shell carrying case, as well as
Your voice is
a
tight now.
capo
Gotcha,
and
gotcha.
a strap
Just a
and
little bit.
a Allen wrench for doing some adjusting of the truss rod in the neck. Anything that a starter guitar player would need to start learning about how to care for their guitar comes with this guitar. It's a pretty great value, I believe.
So yeah, that's the Donner guitar. If there are any questions on it, please let me know. I loved watching him play around on it. It made me want to learn guitar again. I took probably about a half a year of guitar, and it made me want to learn. And he said that he received this one and a Donner electric guitar, both of which he said were amazing starter guitars, and he said that it actually made him want to pick up a guitar again. So I think that says a lot about a guitar, especially for that price point. It's absolutely amazing. It is so nice. He said that he had a lot of fun too. He thanked me. He was like, "Thank you for letting me do it, and thank you for thinking of me." And I was like, "No problem, dude." I was like, when we needed somebody, I knew that you were the person for the job. Which this brand Donner that did this guitar and the electric guitar that he did, they also did the next product that we're gonna go over, the Bluetooth turntable. And I love the turntable. Donner is a really awesome brand, y'all. You definitely, if you haven't checked it out already, please check them out. If you are musically inclined,
Hey guys,
it is awesome. I had an amazing experience with the turntable. Valhalla had an amazing experience with the guitars. Can't recommend them enough. So let me go ahead and get this bad boy started.
Hey guys, it's Deer.
I still have the turntable, but it's in the other room, and I didn't want to unplug it and everything. Move it all in here, and then have to re-weight it and everything. Plus, this kind of goes through how to set it up and everything. If you've got questions on
so I don't have it plugged in,
how to set up a turntable.
This is just where the light's better, because I wanted to actually show you guys how this all looks and how to set it up, because it's super easy to set up, and I've been really blown away with the quality. So I'm excited to share it with you guys. So firstly, it comes with this nice lid on top. So the lid installs super easy. It just comes as the one plastic piece, and then you just slide it right into these little clips right here. There's a groove here, so you just slide it down, and then you're good to go, and you've got your lid, which is super nice if you have pets like I do. This will help prevent the pet hair from getting onto your record as it's playing.
Pet hair is a big problem for us.
All that good stuff. It's just nice to keep your record safe, because a lot of us collect these, so we want to keep them nice and safe. So let me go ahead and show you how to set it up. I'm not going to show you how to balance your weights or anything like that. Donner actually provides you with an amazing instruction manual that goes more into detail.
Instructions are super easy to
all
follow
of that
too.
stuff.
If
So
you've
without
never
getting
set
too
up a
far into the
turntable like this
nitty-gritty,
before, it has
it's
everything
super
that you
easy
need.
to install. So this main plate right here, that's going to be the first thing that you lay down. You're going to make sure that you line these holes up with the little motorized mechanism down here. So this is going to be what actually turns your record.
And each thing was individually wrapped really nice too.
Belt
so it
right
came
here
in
is actually located on the underside, right under this lip right here. So you just pull it out, set it over your little motor wheel here, make sure it's nice and flat, and then that's going to be what actually turns the record for you. If you're familiar with a belt drive record player, then you are super familiar with the process on how to set them up. They all set up the same. So if you've done one, you've done them all, you're going to be able to do this one too. And like I said,
the question is, what kind of record are we going to play on the record table or on the turntable?
Once we get over here, let's give you a little tour of this over here. You're going to next put on your weight on the back of this, and they have nice instructions in the manual on how to make that happen.
I feel like a lot of people that I talk to who have never had experience setting up this kind of turntable are often a little bit hesitant with the weight system. It is not as like big an obstacle as you would think. It's super easy to figure out how to do it, and it's super easy to weight. So do not worry about it at all. And it comes with the instructions on how to do it. There are also a myriad of YouTube tutorials on how to set this kind of stuff up. If this video is not in depth enough for you, there are plenty that will help you set them up, because these are super common turntables. And once you learn one, you've learned them all. They're easy peasy. And there is the $40 clippable coupon for this as well. If you're looking for an amazing gift to give someone who loves music and they haven't already started a vinyl record collection, maybe start them up with one. This could be an awesome thing to give them. Vinyls are becoming super popular. People are really enjoying having like a tangible physical copy of a record that they really like. So might be a really good gift to give someone. And even if they don't listen to them, you can put records on display. You can have a turntable, just in case you want to take those records down. So it's nice to have on hand, because any big audiophile is going to want to have tangible copies of their favorite albums. Like I feel like
lift it up, just pull that up, move it over.
and then you can just drop it right back down onto your record. Super, super easy to use, very simple. It's worked like any other record player that I've used. It's got a nice crisp quality, so it does come with the 2 speeds. You got your 33 and your 45. It is adjustable. You can adjust the pitch. You can also use this eject dial here, which this actually is going to stop your record once it gets to the middle, and it's going to bring your needle back. So it's really, really nice to have that
See, it's so much easier to watch the video too, because if I had brought it in here, I would have been like holding it up and been like, "Hello, this is a turntable."
What you're playing, and you don't have to worry about it at all.
Hello, Jennifer. How was your day? I hope you've had a wonderful day so far. Welcome in.
Record. Maybe it's Shrek. Maybe it's
you gotta get your Shrek album out. It's very important. And anyone who says that album doesn't slap is lying. It's an amazing record.
You would be able to drop.
I found it actually at a
This guy has a really nice crisp sound. It has a very classic sound.
At a thrift shop. There we go. That's the word for it. Goodness gracious, words are not with me today. And I couldn't pass it up. Now I'm on the hunt for the second one. So I actually need to check and see if that's on Amazon. It might be.
Obviously.
Maybe it wouldn't surprise me. Amazon does have a really good selection of records as well. It's often like if you're looking for a good last minute gift to give someone who collects records, Amazon's the way to go, because they're going to get that gift to you in time, dude. They will get it to you sooner than you asked for it.
Auto return, all that good stuff, and your on-off switch. So then you just plug this into the wall. Make sure you have your speakers plugged in, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about anything else. The Bluetooth capabilities are super easy to connect to. I had no problem.
I will say having a turntable is always a big hit at parties too. People are always super excited to see that we have like a physical record collection with a turntable. So it's a really good gift if someone is hosting a lot of parties. They should definitely own a record table. They should have a couple of records, because it's such a good conversation starter too, to be like, oh, something like, I have the first Shrek album on vinyl. That always starts a conversation.
I keep it up at the top. I'm a pretty big audio file.
The camera, maybe if I can hey, can you see it up there? Did my Shrek? There we go. Yep. I've got like all my favorite albums up there, and Shrek is one of them. So it's very important. Very important. And it's always a good conversation starter. But yeah, so that's the Donner record table. I love this record table. I've had an expansive collection of of turntables over the years, just like going back and forth from college. I did have a turntable that got damaged, so I had to replace that. My dad's gifted me a turntable before, and this one was super solid. 10 out of 10. Question about this product. Can it pair with Yes. So you can pair it. It is Bluetooth capable, which is something that not a lot of turntables offer, which is a super nice function. The turntable that I had before receiving this one did not have that functionality, and I didn't even think that was something that I wanted in it, but it was beautiful. It was wonderful. And now I can't go back. I feel like does it just act like a receiver? Use the plug into speakers. Yes. So there are the speaker plugs right on the back of the. Let me back it up here.
Next to
when I turn it around, right there. So you can see your line in and your line out back there, and then your Bluetooth button and your
line in phono switch.
There, yeah. See.
Bluetooth. Auto return, all that good stuff, and your on-off switch. So then you just
So it's super user-friendly. Super user-friendly. If you don't want to fiddle around with, adding extra cables and all that good stuff, it's a lot easier to just run everything in and out straight out of this bad boy here. And the Bluetooth capability, like I said, is absolutely wonderful. I didn't speak on it really. I should have spoken on it more. I think when I reviewed it, I hadn't fully explored the Bluetooth capability to its full extent. And now that I have had it longer and actually used it, I don't know if I could really go back to having a turntable that doesn't have Bluetooth, which is kind of, it feels very Back to the Future-y. I've got a turntable for a vinyl, but it also has Bluetooth capabilities. Now, when you we pair it with high-end Bluetooth speakers. Yes. Pair it with something really nice. I would like to hear it with, my friend has a sound bar that they have in their bedroom. I would love to be able to hear it with a sound bar. I think it'd be super nice. And with that capability, like I said before, having one of these for parties, if you are someone who, and I know that, it's 2022, so parties aren't really the same as they used to be, but hopefully the goal is that one day we'll be back to exactly where we are. But if you're someone who likes to host house parties, this is absolutely amazing. I've also thought about things like this for, like, you know, if you're, you know, realtor type situation, if you've got an open house and you want some, like, gentle music playing, it's a good conversation piece, you know, to talk about vinyl records. So would highly recommend that. Hello, Nate. How are you? Welcome, Nate. How was your day? I hope you've had a wonderful day so far. We are just turning on through these products here. We've gone over a couple of really cool things. We went over an awesome guitar. We talked about a headset. Now we're rolling on over to, we're going to check out this double-sided seat cushion real quick, which I actually used this thing to death. It is attached to my vanity chair for where I do my makeup, and I'll tell you what, I have used that bad boy so much that I need to re-sew on the ties. That's why I didn't bring it out, because I was like, oh, I don't want to show them it. Like, I've destroyed this thing because I'm super hard on it in the mornings. But it lasted forever, and the actual ties themselves are still intact. I just need to re-sew them back on because I was super hard on it. But it's super comfortable, and I love this thing. Highly recommend this thing, so I'm excited to show you guys. Let me just see here.
Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at this lovely seat cushion here. So I have taken it apart. I have been
It's
using
super
it for a couple
comfy.
of
It
days,
has
so I
like
wanted
a
to take it apart
honeycomb
to see
shaped
what it looks
structure
like.
that's super
This is
supportive,
gonna be
and it
the
takes a
inside
lot of
insert. It
the
comes
pressure
just
off of my
folded like
lower
this.
back.
If you
So
can
when I'm
see,
doing
there
my
are, like,
hair
these
and I have to
little
hold my hands
hexagons
up
in
and,
it,
like,
and those
you know,
actually are what
curl
is
my
going to
hair.
supply you with the support. If
It's
you've
super
ever
nice to
felt
have it for the
something like
support
a
on my
purple
lower back.
mattress or anything like that, it kind of uses the same
Oh my
style
gosh.
of technology
I
where
just
you're
finished
just going to sit
Stranger
on this,
Things.
it's going to be very
We're gonna have
squishy,
to
and
talk
these nice
about
little
it.
shapes, the hexagons are going to give you some support. The bottom of it does have the nice little grippies on the bottom, which is really nice. So if
Oh,
you
it's
just need to
so
lay
good,
the
Nate.
cushion on
Nate,
top
are you a
and
Kate
not worry
Bush
about
fan?
anything else, you can just lay it there.
If
but
you're
it
a
does
Kate
come with
Bush
a
fan,
protective sleeve and the
sign
little
on
bells
in,
that
dude.
go on
It's
the
gonna
back
be
to help
amazing. You're
tie
gonna
it
love
to
it.
your chair,
It
and I'll show
actually,
you this in a
Stranger
second.
Things
But one thing
made
that I
Kate
really
Bush
like
be
about
the
this, seat
Running Up
cushion
That
is it has
Hill
two
was
slots
the number one
individually
song on
for your
iTunes
legs.
for a hot
So
minute
each
because of
leg
Stranger
will go
Things.
into
That's
each
all I'll
side.
say
You can
about it.
see
I'm not
there's
giving
this
any
nice little strip
spoilers
down the
because it's
middle here
amazing.
where it
You guys are
divides,
gonna
so
love
you
it.
can
It's
just
such
sit,
a good show.
put
I
your
think it's
legs
episode
lined up
4.
right here.
Dear Billy was my favorite.
Alright, so next I'm going to show you guys kind of how to set it up. It is super duper easy. It comes with this nice little slip here. So, and these right here, this is going to be the back of your
And you can
cushion
remove
because
this
you're gonna
slip
want
like
these
I have it
little
already
bows
removed,
to go
so you
through
pull it on
these
and it
little holes.
fastens
So
with a
we're just
zipper.
going to
But I
slide
hand wash it every so
this bad
often,
boy
and it keeps it nice and
there.
fresh. So, you know, just freshen it up like you would a normal pillow.
Oh gosh.
Whoop.
Of course when I do this.
I've gotten a lot better at putting it on since this video.
Recommend folding
Just got
it in
done
half.
selling my car.
And
I'm
then
now
you
without a
put
vehicle.
it
Oh
into the
no.
little sleeve here. Into the little
Well, I hope that you find a new
pillowcase.
vehicle soon if that's the goal. Some people don't need a
Perfect, and just
vehicle.
like
Some
that,
people
we are
just walk
already ready
places.
to go.
And
You
I'm
can zip
always
up the
like, I
top
guess
here
it's
with this
because
nice
I'm from
little zipper.
Kentucky. I'm like, I
So
kind of
this
wish that I
cushion
could
does
walk
give you a
everywhere.
nice
That'd be
soft,
kind of nice.
smooth edge
Hers
for
is
your
not batteries.
bottom,
I need
and then a
replacement.
nice
Ooh, at
grippy
least it's an
edge,
easy fix,
just like the insert
Batteries
on
are
the
easy
inside. That
fixes.
way, if you want to like
Oh, and this
lay
thing's
it
got
on,
the
like,
nice
some
little
bleachers or
grippies on the
something, yeah,
bottom,
but it's
so it
still
doesn't
slide
slide around a lot.
Super duper nice. Which that was the first thing I thought of.
That
when
was
I
part of
opened
my
this,
issue
was
when I
this
said
was
that I
amazing
was
growing up
cruel
when I
to the
used to have to go to all of my
seat
brother's
pad.
baseball games.
I had
This
a
would be
blanket
really nice to
underneath
have
the
for
seat
the
pad,
bleachers.
and I thought to myself, oh
Especially
no,
when you can
it's
fold
fine.
it
The
up.
grippies
You
are
can just
good. The
store it in your
grippies help
car.
it stick to
It'd
the
be
actual
super nice.
seat
Okay,
and
so
not
next it
slide
comes with
forward,
these
and then
nice
you
little
won't worry
bows, like
about
I
tearing
mentioned
the little
before.
ribbons
And these
on the back
guys
of
are
it.
just
See those
gonna
right there?
go
You won't worry
into
about
these
that.
Little loopies right here.
Oh goodness.
So
So it was 100% user error. 100% user error. I work for a place that has a lifetime product guarantee, and people will come in and I'll be like, oh, I can't replace that. It's normal wear and tear. That was totally normal wear and tear. That was not a manufacturer defect. That was a deer defect. A deer-fect, if you will.
Gosh, I didn't know this on
Excuse me.
camera because I'm just like tying these bows.
I always enjoy watching these videos because it's like a
Alright, so
tour of my nails over the last
a little bit quicker. Now that I've had practice.
Like
you
I can
know.
place exactly when a video was filmed just by the color of my nails, which I find is pretty funny. This is on purpose.
Oh, see? Now that I have
have to
practice,
give you
way
that
quicker. Alright. So then you just
Ah,
put it on
gotcha,
the
gotcha.
This is actually my boyfand's desk chair. He sits in it all day.
Company
and
vehicle.
it's
I bet
really
that's
firm
nice though, having a
because it's just
company
solid
vehicle.
wood. So it hurts his back, so I went ahead.
I just
and
work
told
retail.
him
I
he
would
could
never
use
receive
the
a company
cushion
vehicle.
after
My
I
company
gave it a
has
try
made
for a
interior
while
for
because
vehicles,
my,
though, so that's
desk
cool.
chair is a little bit more supportive than his is, but there we go. Let me just tie, oops, this one on this side here. There you go. And since
set
they
up the
have
next
these
video.
ties that are so adjustable, you don't have to
I'm
worry
actually trying
about
to
the
keep it
size
on
of your
time this
chair.
time
So
because
this
I
chair
ran
is
way
actually a
over
little
last
bit
time. So I was
wider
just
than,
like, you know,
my
I'm
kitchen
with it this
chairs,
time. I got this. I got
which
this.
you can also tie these onto, and then you can actually go even wider if you'd like.
It's
So this
super
one
cool
actually fits
too.
pretty
Like,
perfectly.
this is
That's
such a
why I wanted
strange
to
chair. I
place it on
remember
this
picking
chair,
this
not
chair
only
in
because my
specific
boyfriend
just
will be
because
using
where
it
the
a
holes
lot,
are make
but
it very
because I
odd,
think
but it
this
shows
fits
the
perfectly, and
versatility of
also
how
it's
it can
super
actually
nice on the
strap
chair.
into any
So,
style chair, which is
That's
really
it.
nice.
It's all set up, and upon sitting, it is ultra comfortable. So it has a nice spring to it. You don't sink into it because it's not like a memory foam or anything. That nice little insert is going to keep you nice and supported while allowing for some compression.
Because my
from
vanity,
you
I
sitting
actually
down.
had it tied
Pepper
around because there
on
were
my
no like
knee where I was,
spots
kneeling
on the
a
back
second
like
ago.
that. It was
But
it's a mesh
super duper
back on my
comfy.
vanity.
It helps
So I had them
elevate
tied
your
back
spine, so
on
you
the
don't
back
have to worry
side.
about your posture
And
as
that worked
much.
very well until I
really
sat a
like
towel
this,
or
especially
a
with how
blanket
portable
under.
it is. I think that there are a
Slid
lot
around
of
on
uses
it.
for it, whether it is a desk chair or if you're using it for gaming or even something to keep in your
But I think it
fridge,
also
take with you
is
to
a testament to
sports
the quality
game
of the product
to use on
itself
the
too.
bleachers,
That
way you're
like
more comfortable. I think
I
this is an awesome
instantly was
option
like,
for you,
number
and
one,
I've
this
been
was my
very
error,
pleased
but
with
number
this,
two, I
seat
want to
cushion.
fix it, and because I want to keep it because it is so nice when I'm curling my hair to not have that pressure on my back when I'm holding my arms up because I'm a weak little deer, and you know, like actually doing this and holding it, like your shoulders start to get heavy, and this has really helped. I've been kind of impressed with how much it helped. When I reviewed it, I hadn't been using it for my vanity, and since then that's what I use it for, and I love it. It's wonderful. Pasta and I have a new pasta strainer. Love a good pasta strainer. Love a good what are they, colander? Is that the fancy word for pasta strainer, or are those different? Colander's different. Someone who's really good with words is like, yeah, colanders are totally different. Oh my gosh, this is a super awesome product. Okay, we gifted this to my boyfriend's parents because their house was built in the 70s, so there are a lot of cool angles in the home, and they have 2 decks, one on top of the other, and both of the decks are like a rustic wood kind of vibe, and so they've got lots of plants. His dad has this like huge, I don't even remember what it's called. What's your dad's giant plant that he has called? Do you know, babe? I don't know if you heard me, but it's like 9 feet tall, crawling up the side of their house. So it's beautiful. They have a beautiful patio or balcony setting. So I was like, oh, this would be perfect because it would match it perfectly. And just I'll show you guys in the video. I'll let it kind of speak for itself here, but it was a really good addition to like just the ambiance of their patio.
Hey guys, I'm Deer. I'm going to be showing you guys this awesome hummingbird fixture for outdoors.
Oh,
So,
that's
they're
nice. I don't have
super
any
pretty.
strainers like that. If you
These
get another
actually
one of
light
those
up,
bad boys,
so I'll
let me
show you
know.
how that works in a
That
second.
sounds nice.
Maybe
I
that's
also
the
saw a really cool
behind
baking
me here.
set that has a bunch of bowls that Amazon was
So the
advertising.
little
to me. I said,
hummingbirds
"Oh,
themselves
Amazon,
are
you got
super
me."
cute. They've got the
That's a
little
good one.
green wings and the little red neck there. So you can see the whole thing.
These
So it
things are
just
so
hangs like
cool.
that. I already had a hook installed.
And where they're
for, like,
solar
knee pads in
powered,
the summertime, so we
love
went ahead
that.
and just put it on there. This fixture is solar powered, so you do have to set it in the sun for 8 hours before you can use it. But it's super easy to use. So there's just a switch right here, up under it. And you switch that switch, and it'll either turn the lights on or off. Now where it is bright right now, you can't really see any of the lights. Should I turn it on or off? Flip it back on. But I will take a nice little video this evening when you're able to see them better in the sun. But I think that this is an awesome
In the
gift.
sun,
I'm
I
thinking
meant
about
not
giving
in the
this to my
sun.
in-laws. I think that they'd absolutely
Going
love
back
it
and
because
correcting
they've
like
got
this,
a
like this is
balcony
an
on their
essay.
first
Aren't
and
they
second floor, so
pretty?
they have plenty of space
My
for wind chimes
boyfriend's
and
mom
pretty little
loved them.
fixtures
We
like this.
gifted
They've
them
got
to
a
her, and
little
she's like,
collection
"Oh, these
going.
are perfect."
So
I was like,
thought
"I
this
know
would be
they're
a
right
nice,
up your alley."
unique piece
They're so
to give them.
pretty.
super cute. Alrighty, so it is
Oh,
dark
look how pretty
out,
they
so
are
I'm
in
gonna go ahead and
the
turn them
dark.
on. That's why they're swinging a little bit, but you can see them in full action here and how pretty they are. Let me step around this pole here.
And they're color changing too.
Colors.
And I know that I mentioned it
It's
earlier in the video,
super
but to
pretty.
reiterate,
I think if
these
you
guys,
have a
since
friend who has
they
a
are solar
balcony
powered,
that
the
they like to
actual
keep
battery
plants
itself
on,
takes a little bit to
or
charge up.
maybe
So
a
before
big
you're able to use
garden,
them, you'll want to sit them
anywhere that they
outside
have
in the sun,
hanging
let them soak
plants.
up
I
that
think
sunlight
this
for
would
a
look
hot second.
absolutely
I think it was
adorable. I think
like
this is a super
4 to
unique piece
6
and an
hours, if I
adorable
remember
gift.
correctly. It was a few hours that you had to let it kind of sit in the sun. But if you just hang it up in the morning, it'll be ready to go by nightfall easily, or even in the early afternoon. Hey, Chucky, how are you? I'm still getting used to everyone's names and all of their faces. But yeah, so those are a really good gift too. So if you're looking for a nice gift to give to somebody, if they've got a pretty garden or something like that, I think they'd be an amazing addition. They hung them next to, they have like some of those like shell, what are they called? Wind chimes. There we go. Today is just a day for me to be like, what are the words that I'm looking for? Also, hi Jeff, how are you? I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. How was your day? Tell me all about it, my dude. We've just been hanging out. We're taking a look at these cute little hummingbirds here. We're about to bounce on over to the gaming mouse pad that we're going to be showing. I was going to grab it in person, but my boyfriend is currently using it in his office, so I could not. But he loves this thing. He inherited it from me. The only reason that I got rid of it was because I got a little like personalized little Deerpwr one for a gift, so he ended up with what I've got, with what I had, but he loves it, and it comes in a bunch of different colors. So let me go ahead and get this set up here. If you're looking for a new quality mouse pad, please check out Icasso. They are awesome. Because I've gotten an Icasso like large mat, a small one, and I've also gotten one of the gel wrist rests, and for the mouse and for my keyboard. And they're super nice, and Chewy took both of them. All three of them.
This is the Icasso mouse pad, so I went ahead and I've laid it out so I can kind of show you up close. It does have that nice smooth mouse pad finish, as well as the
Dude, they are so
grip on
cute.
the bottom, so it doesn't slide
Highly
around
recommend to
any.
impress
It
your
is a little bit
boyfriend's
big
mom
for
with
my
that kind of
current
gift.
setup, but that's all right because I'm actually going to be updating my desk here pretty soon, so it actually works out in my favor. So I've been using this mat for the past couple of days since I got it, and I haven't experienced any difference between this mat and my former mat, which I used as a Razer brand mat.
My first mat that
And
I
this
ever
one
bought
is
for my
much
computer
more
was a
budget
Razer
friendly
mouse
and
pad.
gives you the same exact performance, as well as being extremely cute. I've actually kind of matched my monitor setup there to match my.
So that was one big point that I actually ended up making to a friend. I stand by almost every Razer product that I've ever used in my entire life has been quality, awesome, perfect, had no problems. And then the couple products that I've had problems with, their help tech line is amazing. I had no issues with the mouse pad. I kind of got mad at myself when I tried this mouse pad because I saw zero difference between the Razer mouse pad and this one. This one was just as good. My gameplay was just as good. The reactivity of my mouse was just as good. And it looked cuter, and it took up more space. It was just like so much more useful for what I actually needed for a quality price, and they had tons of color options, which at the time when I got my Razer mouse pad, they didn't have that. So I kind of kicked myself a little bit. I would really recommend taking a look at one of these if you're looking at a more high-priced mouse pad. Check out the Icassos first because they're going to give you an amazing quality for a much more reasonable price.
That's on right now.
Super nice.
So I've kind of matched my Synapse lights to my mat here, and it looks super nice.
It's so
very
pretty.
Slick, very clean. I've gotten a lot of compliments
And
on it. I had a couple
those,
people
like,
over the past couple days,
Those little
and
like
they all
beige,
have
yellow,
been very
orange
impressed with the
splotches are
quality of this
actually
mat.
like
I've
kind of a
showed it off
gold
a little
foil,
bit.
which
And
is
I've had
such
a
a
lot of
pretty
friends
accent for it
comment
to
on
have.
how pretty the marble like watercolor pattern is on it. I've been very impressed with this mat, and like I said, the only drawback is it is a little bit too big for my desk, but that is more a problem with my desk, less a problem with this mouse mat.
So I will actually be updating the desk soon. So I am very excited to see what it looks like on a full-size desk. Would recommend this mouse mat. I have been very
It got
pleased
stolen
with
from
its
me. That's how nice it
performance.
was. My boyfriend took it. He said, "This is my mouse mat now." But yeah, super, super nice. If you're looking for a quality mouse pad that has a lot of color options, if you don't like the one that I ended up getting, they have so many cool options. Like, you could match any aesthetic of setup, I feel like. And they also have smaller mouse pad options, and they've got other accessories for your PC that they curated for everybody. So would highly recommend checking those out. But if anyone has questions on the gaming mouse pad, please shoot me a message. Let me know. Let me know. Hi, Donna. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. How have you been? I hope you've been having a wonderful Tuesday so far. Is anybody getting any tacos today? It is Taco Tuesday, ain't it? Don't know if I'm going to have tacos after stream. I'm going to have whatever my boyfriend makes me. The kind gentleman that he is. All right, let's see. Oh, did I not grab all of the link? Could very well not have grabbed all of the link. Let me see. The next thing that we're taking a look at is the automated cat feeder, which my cats eat at 7 p.m. So they very conveniently, the cat feeder went off right before. Let's see, it's not working. Let me pull it up on. There we go. Right as we started this stream. It's very inconveniently timed. There we go. All right, let's try this again. Please stand by. Well, it is just not wanting to. That's my browser source. Automatic cat feeder, and the video works. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. And if we can't make this work, we'll go on to the next one, and we can maybe double back around if I can get it to work. I don't know why this video in particular is not. Not wanting to go. It's not a stream without a couple of tech issues. Sometimes I just delete and recreate the browser source. Ooh, let's do that. Okay. Let's try this again. Browser. All right. See if I can get this to work. It is still not taking that video. Here, let me try the next link and see if maybe it is just the link being wonky or if it's me. Hope that it's not me. Link broken again. Could be that the let me try the new one that you sent me. Yeah, it's still not wanting to play. I don't know. And I can see it on my end, so let me see if I can. Maybe I can just capture the window. Let me see if we can maybe like do a little workaround here. Let's see. Sure. Cancel. Oh gosh. Stay with me. We're getting there. Let's see. Window capture. Let's try this. There we go. We'll do it this way for now, and let me just slide it back behind me because then at least we can see it and we're all good. So.
All right, so we're going to be showing you guys this automated cat feeder. So you can actually supply cat power. You can actually supply power to this feeder via either batteries or through the plug. We are using the outlet plug, and that just goes in the bottom here.
Let me fix this because you can't see it. It wouldn't be a stream
without some technical difficulties. There we go. All right, now we are all set. We overcame our
so
problems.
We're going to be showing you guys this automated cat feeder, so you can actually supply cat power. You can actually supply power to this feeder via either batteries or through the plug. We are using the outlet plug, and that just goes in the bottom here. So in this little pocket here, you can either stick your batteries, or you can plug the plug that is supplied in right down there into the outlet, and then you just flip this switch down here to turn the device on. So the next thing that we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and open this top latch here, and we're going to put some of our cat's food in there.
Got it to work. Don't worry, Margaret, we got there. We figured it out.
Scoop.
For good measure.
Scoop for good measure. Bean, you're about to eat like a future cat.
Bean loves her automatic
right.
feeder.
Bean.
It also keeps her from
We're very excited.
We're very
from
excited.
interrupting me from because she demands right at 7 she must eat. Ori is very easygoing. He was in here earlier. He'll eat whenever. But Bean, she must eat on the dot when she wants to eat. That is eating time.
Oh, okay. So you can manually, like, set a timer for when it should dispense at any time of day.
7 p.m. on the dot. That's
The
Bean
feeder
Baby's
supports
time
up
to
to
eat.
6
Most
meals
important
a
meal of the
day.
day. Serving it
You
up
can
Bean's
set
way.
multiple meals at different times. But I guess... And there you go.
Bean. Ta-da! Want to give it a try, girlfriend? Oh, look. Go give it a look. She had never used an automatic feeder before, so I know she was like, what?
What do we think, Bean?
That's pretty nifty.
That's pretty cool.
She
This is
loves
really
it.
good
She
if
hears
you are
that little
someone
like
who
beep
works
go
a lot,
off, and
travels
she's
a
like,
lot, and
"Is that my
you need
food?"
Help take care of your cat, maybe while you're away. Or
If you're
you
someone
have
who
a cat
travels
like
a
ours,
lot, if
who
you own
just
cats
screams
because you
in the
travel a
morning
lot and they can
before
very
she
easily
gets
kind of
her
fend for
food,
themselves,
might
this
help
is an
you be
awesome
able
thing
to
to have.
sleep in a little bit later. So, like he said,
We
you
still
can
will have
actually
people come in
program
and
it
check on our
to
cats if we're
dispense
gone,
food
but
at a certain time of day.
this
You
is
can
nice
also use
because,
it
you
if your
know,
cat
they
is
can get
maybe
food throughout the
overweight
day
and
and
you're trying to
Ori's
monitor
checking it
how
out.
much food they're intaking. This is a good way to do that. All of my cats are like, this is so cool.
It comes with a quick guide for you to set it up in 4 steps. But then, and there's, you know, instructions
Said,
on
I'll come back
all
for
the different
seconds, please.
dials and buttons and levers and knobs.
What is that?
But then, of
Carl
course, there's the
Weezer.
full user
Oh,
guide
I'll
that can
have
show
one
you
more
exactly
and then
how to
that'll
set
be
up,
it.
you know, varying amounts of food for every time it dispenses and at what time it dispenses and how often it dispenses food. So you can
Super
have
good
up
if
to
you're
6
monitoring your
meals a
cat's
day
weight
for your-
too.
For your little kitty.
Yeah, this is perfect for any cat owner, honestly. There are many different reasons that you could get an automated feeder. Like I said, for weight control, or if your animal eats at a very specific time of day, like our
Words are hard.
animals eat at 7 p.m. at night. That is when they are going to have their supper, and they are very aware of when 7 p.m. at night is. So this is a super good way to make sure that they always get their food, even if maybe during like a Black Friday holiday where I have to work all day for very long hours because I work retail. This is perfect
That's true.
because now I don't have to worry about feeding my animals when I get home late at night at 9 and pushing their dinner back. Now they can actually
And she
just go
doesn't
ahead
scream at
and
me
eat
first
their
thing when I
supper
come in. She's
right
actually
on
excited
time.
to see me when I come
What do you
home now
think,
because she's
Pete?
not mad at me. She's not like, Mom, you're
Can't talk.
late.
Can't talk
And
this
thusly my supper
I
was
think we
late.
like it.
She was chowing down. We love the automated cat feeder. If you've ever been on the fence about getting one, highly recommend getting one. They're awesome. Bean loves hers. Ori doesn't use one. We haven't purchased a second one yet just because he is so laid back. He doesn't really, he's like, well, I'll eat whatever. Ain't no thing. So is our dog, but Bean, gotta eat on the dot. But super nice. We've been using it since we got it. She uses it every day. Like I said, I would have brought it in here, but her supper time was right when the stream started. Now, you don't take Bean's supper away from her. You don't do that. All right, let's keep rolling. If anyone has any questions on the cat feeder, just please let me know. Give me a shout. I'm happy to answer them. We got 3 more products that we're going through, right? No, 2 more. 2 more. We've got the Tigger onesie, and we've also got the premium bath sponges, both of which I actually have on. Well, not on, but I mean, I can put the the onesie on, I guess. If we wanted to put the onesie on, we could do that. We could do that if we really wanted to. Dreamcatcher in the backpack. Yes, and the Dreamcatcher in the backpack as well. Had to keep scrolling. Couldn't see those two. All right, let's go on to the onesie. I've actually got it hanging behind me instead of doing the video. I've got it behind me. Got it on a hanger. So this is the Tigger onesie. Let's unzip it real quick. So the first thing about this onesie, the zipper is super easy to use. So if you're getting this for a child and you need the zipper to not get stuck all the time, super nice for that. I know that was a big problem that I had when I was a kid and I wanted onesies. I'd get my zippers stuck. I don't know if that was just me. Maybe that was just a Deer problem. But I love this onesie. I wear it all the time. It's super comfy and cute. I can actually, here, let me just slip it on real quick. The seams on it are super good quality. The fabric itself is super good quality. The nice part about this onesie that I really like is it doesn't have the footies in it. Sorry, you're just kind of staring at my background there. It doesn't have the footies in it. So where I am shorter, the footies often get on my nerves. And this doesn't have the feet. So I don't have to worry about that extra fabric clumping up under my feet. The sleeves themselves are nice and long, so it can be super cozy. You can hold onto your sleeves. Let me pull the hood up, which is the best part. It's absolutely precious. The hood itself is super big. It's really nice for, we have a bonfire out back, so it's nice for bonfire nights. Just picture me, mule in hand, marshmallow in the other hand, lounging in my Tigger onesie, the side of the fire. This thing still smells like bonfire. But my boyfriend actually ended up using it too. He had it was like a company breakfast deal that they did where everybody came in different onesies. And so he was like, "Can I borrow your Tigger onesie?" And I was like, "Yeah, go for it, dude. I can go for it. We love the Tigger onesie." We're a big fan. It's super comfy. I'm just going to keep wearing it for the rest of the stream. I almost started it with the Tigger onesie on, and I was like, no, we need a big reveal. We need a reveal for the Tigger onesie. I can't reveal all of my assets just yet. I have to show them later in the stream. But they have a lot of other character options. I picked Tigger because Tigger is one of my favorites. Loved matching with the kids. Yes, that would be wonderful. Oh my gosh. I should loan this to my sister for when she goes and babysits. I'm sure that would be a big hit too. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, it's super comfy, and it would be really cute for like little sibling or family photos too. If you wanted to do like a cute little photo shoot with everybody in their jammies, all hanging out in their onesies, it'd be super precious. If you got a Disney trip and you want like a cute little onesie to toss in the bag to take some pictures, it'd be super cute. Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness. I love the Tigger onesie. It's like my absolute favorite. I could talk about it all day. I wear it way too much. I forgot. It's got pockets. Y'all, it's got pockets. So I could just put my phone in my Tigger onesie. Ooh. Like this Tigger onesie has bigger pockets than my jeans. Like, that's not fair. Why can't I just wear a onesie all day? That's the dream. That's the dream we're working for. All right, we're going to go on to our next product. As I'm wearing my Tigger onesie, I'm going to put my hood back up just because it's cute. Once we get tired of the hood, we'll put it back down. If it becomes distracting, we'll kind of like lean it back on my head a little bit. There we go. All right, next thing we're going to talk about are these awesome, they're the My Home Body Premium Bath Sponges. I've been using one of them. They come with a pack of 3. These are the 2 that are under my sink as my extras, just because I've already started using the one. But let me pull one out here. So they're super nice and porous, which is really soft on the skin. I unfortunately struggle with eczema, as many as some do. So I have to be very careful with what kind of products I put on my skin and what kind of sponges or cleaning objects I use with my skin. So loofahs can be a little bit too much friction for my skin. It can kind of trigger my eczema. So I find that soft sponges like this actually work a lot better for my skin. So I actually use an exfoliant in
in preparation for like shaving my legs and things like that, but that's the only time that I really use any sort of like rough anything on my skin. Everything else I try to use super, super soft. And these sponges, they hold so much soap and water. Like, you wring this thing out and you're like, holy crap. Like, it can get so small. Like, it can fit inside my hand, inside one single hand. Like, this has so many pores. There's so much room for all of the water to get soaked up. I am always impressed with this. And it comes with a nice little braided rope there so I can hang it in my shower, so that way I can keep it up off the ground, all that good stuff. Don't want it like soaking in itself, you know, don't want it to grow anything gross, you know. But super nice if you're making like a little basket, like a little self-care basket. I know, like, I've done self-care baskets before as like, you know, bridal shower gifts, things like that nature, you know. I remember doing one for a sorority gift. We had to do like a themed gift for our little, and I did like a little like self-care thing, because everyone needs self-care days. No one can say no to a self-care day. So if you gift them stuff to give self-care, they're gonna use it. And these are amazing to add, especially with how they come in a pack of 3. It's nice to have multiple, because once you're done with one, you can just go on to the next one. Make sure you stay nice and hygienic. Make sure you're trading out your sponges regularly. You don't want to use them for too long. And then just toss them, move on to the next one. I have had a really good experience with my little premium sponges, and they really are premium. I've used some other sponges before that are not this nice. These are wonderful. I love these sponges, and I will definitely be buying more of them after I use up all 3. But like I said, having the 3, it lasts forever. Like, that's enough sponge to go around for a while. That's enough sponge for a minute. All right. If anyone has any questions on those cute little sponges, but like I said, they're amazing for like if you want to do a little lush basket, things like that. Heck yes. All right, let's move on. We've got 2 more products to cover. 2 more. It's actually only $13 when you click on the link. No way. That's like super cheap. I didn't even know that. Though it says $14.44 in Carousel. So Carousel is lying to us. Don't listen to Carousel. It's $13. Check it out, which for that many of that nice a sponge, that is a steal. Definitely go check those out. That'd be a good one too if you've got like, you know, Amazon gift card just kind of lying around. Want to treat yourself to something nice? Please check it out. All right, we are going to hop on over to the Moon Dreamcatcher. Let me get this bad boy set up here. All right. Let's see. Browser capture. Let's see if it actually works. Oh, nope. Copied the wrong one. Sometimes you do that. Now I'm all scattered. It's fine. I'd be too hot in that onesie myself. Really? Oh, I'm so comfy. I couldn't wear it. I don't know how some streamers can wear onesies all day, though. Like, with the lights on and everything, my max that I could probably sit in this bad boy would be probably about 2 hours. Then I'd get way too hot. Way too hot. My browser thing is just, I guess it just doesn't want to work anymore. I don't know how or why, so we will use the same little workaround that we did last time. I don't know what's going on, but we'll just go on the same workaround because we can still watch our stuff, still watch our products. So let me go ahead and get this loaded in here. I'll have to take a look at my OBS. I think it's something wrong with my OBS. I don't know what's going on. Let's see, but the Mike Wazowski one was tempting. Yes! Mike Wazowski! Oh my god, I haven't seen that movie in so long. I need to watch that movie again. You got to get the Mike Wazowski just for the meme of it all. All right, let's go ahead and check out this. Hi, I'm Deer. I'm going to be showing you guys this awesome wall decoration. It's like a macrame dream catcher light. It's really cute, so I'm excited. But they packaged it up all nicely. Oh my gosh, a fellow eczema. There are some amazing products that I have used over the years, and finding a nice soft sponge, it just like, it really sells it. I also use the Dove eczema specific body wash. It's also really nice. I believe it has it has, what is it called? Starts with a C.
something
The
oat.
little macrame
Oh my gosh.
hangs from the
COVID has
bottom
just fried my
there.
brain, you guys.
So,
But it's super nice too.
this
If you
here
haven't checked that
is
out, please
actually like a
do.
little fairy light. So I'm just gonna.
Struggling with eczema
There we
is one
go.
of the most frustrating things too. So
there.
finding something that helps with your comfort,
fairy
it
lights
goes a
in
long,
it.
long way.
And you can actually use
I love the
them
boho look of this dream
in
catcher as
the
well.
dream catcher itself. So those are super easy to set up. It's the wire style. If you're familiar with the fairy lights, you probably worked with the
Remember,
wire style
there's
before.
another
So it's really
product
easy
that I
to run it
used.
through,
I
and you
don't
can kind of
know
just run it wherever you want.
if it's on
It has the
Amazon.
switch
I'm
right
not
here
sure
on the
right now.
inside of the device, so you can just mount it literally wherever you want. I would probably put it behind.
It is. So if
this
you
big
are
chunk of
interested,
macrame
I'll
here.
pause this so that I can. If you're interested, there is a company called First Aid Beauty. If you've never heard of them before, they have a an ultra repair cream. It comes in like a little it's like about that big little container, and it feels like whipped cream. It's so soft, and it has worked wonders for my eczema, especially on my chin, because where I wore a mask for about 2 years straight working in retail in the public, it would rub on my chin, and I could not find a good product that would actually like soothe it well enough, and the just body wash wasn't doing it. And that cream is one of the best over-the-counter creams I think I've ever used. So definitely, it's called First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. It's available on Amazon. If you're looking for something to try out, if you need something like that, please check it out. I think I got it pulled up here. Let me grab it real quick. First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. There it is. I'm not logged in, Dragon Blogger, so I sent you the link if you'd like to post it for her. For Miss Margaret there. Get
Just
back
so
to
you
our
can
dream
hide it
catcher.
behind. But it's super convenient because it's got that switch right there, but you can just put your lights wherever you want to, which makes it nice and personalizable.
My Amazon account logged out.
Do you like it?
Gotta have me log back in.
Do you like the dream catcher? It's a good
We can't have a
catcher.
video without the fur babies making an appearance.
Very pretty. I like the design with the metal on the inside too, and the nice pearls. Gives it a lot of individualism.
Beautiful. All right, so that was super nice because I ended up actually gifting it to my sister to put in her dorm room, and it matches her dorm room aesthetic perfectly. She's got lots of fairy lights. Everything is white, so it just screamed Emmy. I knew that she would love it. So I actually gifted it to her, and she has it hanging in her dorm room. It looked wonderful. Well, I guess it's no longer in her dorm room because everybody's moved out now. So, but yeah. All right, we got to go on to our last thing here. We've got the vegan backpack, the vegan leather backpack. I said that like it was made of like Impossible Burger or something. My vegan backpack. All right. So then here is our final one. And Margaret, I'll make sure that you get that link. If Dragon Bloggers doesn't see it before I'm able to take a second and log into my account, we'll get that link to you. I got you. Anything for a...
I'm going to be showing off this awesome vegan leather bag. So if you've got any ethical problems with leather, don't worry. This bag does work for you. So I'm going to go ahead and
Gosh, see, now
Unbox
both of my
it,
cats
unbag
are in on it. They said, are you
unpackage it.
filming? We'll be over here.
It feels really nice. So it comes in this really nice packaging. Just slides right out. Ooh.
Gosh, I
That's
donated this
super
backpack, and I wish
pretty.
that I hadn't.
It's got some nice clasps
I donated it
there, the
to
nice magnetic
my,
clasps. They
high
seem to work
school,
really, really well.
And I was told
So you
by
can
the
also
lady in
expand or
the youth
contract your,
office that
someone ended up with it and they
bags.
loved it. And I was like, I should have kept it.
Little bag
though.
flap.
Bag straps.
Bag straps. You can adjust that so if you're carrying more.
Thank you, Dragon
Oh my gosh,
Bloggers.
it came with a zipper on the inside.
Hopefully that
That's
helps your
super
son,
nice.
Margaret.
Really
It
good
has
for
been
like
a
pickpocketing
life
and
changer
things.
for me.
Keeps your stuff a lot more safe.
I
Those are
had eczema as a
Ooh,
child,
ooh.
and the stress
There are a lot of
and
pictures on the side.
masks
Okay, so firstly,
of the
let's
last
go over these
2
little
years have
clasps
helped
on the
brought
side
it back.
here.
So
You
I
can
have
actually
been
unbutton
doing my
those to
best
make
to
your
find
bag
new
a little bit
products
bigger so
that,
you need to carry
you know, I
more
can get
stuff.
over the counter
So go ahead and
that
undo
help
both
my
of those
eczema,
so you
and
can
that
get
is one that
inside.
I handed on
The
to a friend
stitching
as well, and
itself is,
he
like,
found it to be really helpful.
Well done. It's got a nice little like laptop
Gosh, that sleeve, my
in
MacBook
there.
Air fit perfectly
like,
in
I
that
could fit my
sleeve
MacBook Air or
too.
my iPad in there, super easy. And it's got like a couple of
God, I
pockets.
should have
where you
kept
put
that
some
backpack.
pens
I think
and,
about
like,
this backpack a
chapstick,
lot.
Cell phone, things
should have
like that.
kept it.
It's super deep.
Ugh.
And it's got another pocket on the outside here, which also
Gosh,
like, all
and the
of
actual
inside
zippers
fabric
themselves
is
and
really
the, like,
nice. It feels
pocket
a very good
fabric
quality, and
were
all the
so
zippers are
nice.
zipping really well and easily, and that's always good.
It's like an amazing quality. And if you have
I feel
any
like
like
on some
ethical
bags you can get a
reservations
really
about
bad
leather,
zipper
the
and then
vegan
you're
leather
like,
is the
this
way
is
to
really
go
good.
because you can still get that classic leather look without any of the moral implication, you know?
Ooh, it's got another zipper.
I was very impressed. That brand LXY, they
Secret
make some
zipper.
amazing products.
There's nice straps, and the straps, of course, are adjustable. It's got a nice little hook if you need to hook it on something.
And it's really spacious for how stylized, oh my gosh, how stylish the backpack is. I was very impressed. Might want to clip those shut though next time I put it
I
on.
really like this backpack.
It actually matches my
nice. And I
outfit
think,
pretty well
like,
too.
It's a nice touch too.
Love that.
How like minimal the branding is. Like I think it's really
Offer.
classily branded, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is a super nice bag. I feel like this would have been really nice had I been in college. I'm kind of excited to put my iPad in here and maybe use it to go to work or things if I want to take.
Gosh, my
iPad to
animals
work
really
and
do
watch
just
some
steal the
Netflix
show. I
at
should just
work.
ask them if they want to do the reviews.
Super nice. That'd be a really good office bag if I had an office job too.
But yeah, so that is the vegan leather backpack. It is wonderful. Let me. Oh, hang on, wait. There we go. All right, cool. Haha. But yeah, love that backpack. Wish that I had kept it. My gosh, I still kick myself for not having kept that backpack. That is the one that I should have kept for myself. And I gave it away. I know that it was, you know, it was the charitable thing to do. And there's a high schooler who got a really awesome backpack that I know they're going to be able to use for a long time. But I could have kept it. Reminds me of John Wayne. Oh my gosh, I see that. I for sure see that. Well, and it's nice too because I feel like it's a good unisex backpack. Like it doesn't come off as too masculine or feminine to me. It's a nice unisex backpack. Saddle bag. Is super nice. Excuse me. Goodness. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so if there are any questions about anything we went over some awesome products tonight. I got to show off my headset, which is like one of my favorite things in the world. We took a look at that awesome exercise bike, the guitar, turntable. Remember that turntable also had Bluetooth capability. It was wonderful. Automated cat feeder, all of that good stuff. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I had a wonderful time. I think that, you know, we had a great one, even though we had a couple of tech issues. Thank you guys for sticking it out with me. I appreciate it. But you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Nate will be back on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So please come hang out with Nate. Wonderful dude. He's going to give you guys a great show. I know it. He never misses. But you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much. It's always a joy to hang out with you guys. This is my second time doing it, and it's been fun both times. And I really appreciate you guys being patient with me through all of my tech issues and all that good stuff. But without further ado, I'll go ahead and take us on to our end scene. You guys, please come hang out with Nate tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific time, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys again for tuning in with us, and we will see you next time. But you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye.